Hey guys, so I said I would film a hair products tutorial, and I really don't use very many products on my hair. I try not to curl it as much as possible. I try not to straighten it. You know, this is from yesterday. I took a shower, just brushed my hair, and this is how it dried. You know, sleeping on it a day. I try not to do much with it. The only thing I do that I can say is very damaging for my hair is I do dye it, obviously. So, yeah. So basically, I'm just going down straight to the bottom of what hair dye I use, what conditioner, developer, you know, because everything makes a difference on how your hair looks. Like right now, my hair is really shiny just because, you know, I did just dye it. I conditioned it very, very well because, you know, after you dye your hair is brittle, it's weak, it needs that extra strength. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going down from hair dye, what conditioner I use, what shampoo I use, you know, and I don't really use many hair products. Like I said, I don't really do much with it. You know, other than the occasional, I may put some hairspray in it, which hairspray to me, it's all the same. I've never found a hairspray that is just like, oh my god, the best that I have to have. So, I mean, I think the hairspray I have right now is Aussie's hairspray. I have their Freeze hairspray, and I have their Mega Hold, which is for, you know, loose waves that you want. That's if I curl my hair, but most of the time I pretty much just leave it the way it is. I mean, you guys rarely see me with my hair curled or anything. It's pretty much just the way it is. So, yeah. Okay, so get started down to the dyeing part. I never buy box dye just because, you know, I've heard so many bad things about box dye that, you know, scare me. Also, box dye is not good to use when you're pregnant, and I am pregnant right now. They say dyeing your hair when you're pregnant is fine as long as you don't do it in your first trimester, which is why my roots look so horrible, because I was like, okay, you know, they said not to do it in the first trimester. I gotta let it grow out and just deal with it, you know. Also, you have to do it in a well-ventilated area, you know, so you don't smell most of the chemicals, which I was in my kitchen with, you know, every window open, a fan blowing in my face, so it was like blowing the fumes the opposite way, so I didn't smell literally anything. The only time I smelled something is when I maybe put my hand across my face and I smelt it off my glove, which was not very potent because there wasn't much on my glove. So, you know, if you are pregnant, I'm just saying beware, be cautious, don't use box dyes, you know, go to a Sally's beauty supply or any type of beauty supply store that sells, you know, dyes that come in bottles like this that you have to self-mix. So just be cautious. I was very careful. I asked my doctor. They said it was fine, you know, just well-ventilated area, and, you know, don't use box dyes. So this is the color I use. This is a L'Oreal Preference, which, you know, L'Oreal does make box dyes, but this is for their professional uses of blonde hair color. This is the Mega Blondes, and it is in lightest cool beige blonde. Because my hair, my skin tone has a more yellow complexion to it, I tend to use hair colors that have a blue or gold tint to it. That way, you know, it doesn't look awkward. You know, my hair tends to match my skin tones, which is nice because, you know, as you can see, you know, you'll get some darker colors, some lighter ones in there because my hair is naturally, you know, already highlighted. So, doing this, sorry, I got distracted by my dog. He was just running in circles. So, this is the dye I use. The developer I use this isn't the normal developer I use. I normally use Ion's developer, which this is a product of Ion. But this one is for sensitive scalp because almost every time I dye my hair, I get at least 1 or 2 sores on my head, you know, from the actual dye. My sister, it happened to her. Every girl I've ever talked to, you know, that dyed their hair blonde, it happened to them. So, I guess blonde is just a harsher color on your scalp. So, I went for a developer that was made for sensitive scalps, which this time I am scab, kind of like, you know, sore free. There's no sores, nothing. So this one is definitely better. I would, if you're doing blonde, don't go 40. It is stripping your hair to the point that it is almost like bleaching it. So I would definitely say if you're going for, you know, a blonde, go for a 30. This could also be used for reds, I believe, because red, it's not as pigmented as a darker color, but it can still be considered a light color. 20s for browns, 10 for black. 40s, I just don't recommend using. Even people at the salon store will recommend you not using 40 just because it really strips your hair and it's more developed. So the more the developer in your products, it'll strip your hair and basically make it feel like straw. Mine already felt like straw when I washed it out. Just because my hair hasn't been dyed in so long, it took out all the natural nutrients. So that's why you also need to use a really, 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 really strong conditioner, which I definitely recommend these. These are just little packs. They're $1.89 at my store. It's an ion repair solution. It strengthens and moistens weak, damaged hair, which right after you dye it, your hair is very damaged and very, very weak. And it's 100% vegan too. So if you're into that cruelty-free, you know, animal products and stuff like that, this is definitely one to use. I got 2 this time just because I haven't dyed my hair in so long, and I knew it was going to be very, very harsh on my hair. So, you know, I used half of it for like the upper part of my hair and then for the bottom part of my hair because my hair is very long. Definitely recommend using that conditioner because after you dye your hair, it is so damaged, you know, and that's how I keep my hair from not looking damaged or feeling damaged because my hair right now is so soft because of the fact that I use that conditioner, because I know a lot of people that will just wash their hair and use their normal conditioner, and that conditioner isn't good enough for right after dyeing your hair, which these are, I think, made for that. So that's what I use. For the shampoo and conditioner I use Infusium 23. Yeah. Infusium 23. I don't use like all the steps of the products, but this is their moisture replenishing. A lot of people tell me I should just use the color one, but you know, the color one, for some reason, I just don't like it. It doesn't make my hair feel soft, and it's supposed to protect your color, make your hair feel soft and look shiny, and for me, it never does that. So I always just go with a moisturizing shampoo. This is the shampoo, and then, you know, you get the matching conditioner. These are a little bit on the pricier side. They're almost $6 a bottle, and these aren't very big. They're just your typical, you know, shampoo conditioner size. So this is what I use for hair shampoo and conditioner. And then if my hair is feeling really, you know, down in the dumps and not like soft, I'll use either the Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition 3-minute Undo Dryness Reversal Treatment. And I will do this after my normal conditioning. So it's like I'm double conditioning my hair. Just because sometimes when you dye your hair, it can get very, very, very brittle and dried out, and especially with winter coming up, your hair is going to be holding onto that moisture, and it is not going to want to let go. So I use this, or I'll use this. As you can tell, it's very used. It's hard to get the product out of this bottle because it's almost to the bottom, but it's starting to squeeze up here a little bit. This is their Length and Strength Fortifying Conditioner. I don't use a shampoo just because I really don't like their shampoos, but I love their conditioners. This is for fragile, hard-to-grow hair. If I'm really having a bad day and my hair is just not cutting it, I will use all 3 conditioners at once, and it definitely, definitely, definitely brings the moisture back into my hair. I know a lot of people say, you know, they leave conditioner in their hair. Don't do that. From my experience, I've tried that a couple times. Never works. My hair will get greasy faster. Sometimes it actually dries your hair out more. So just really make sure you wash all that product out, just because, you know, we're not meant to leave chemicals in our hair. So, I mean, just wash it out. If you know, really want something to stay in your hair, buy a leave-in conditioner, which is probably the best thing for you if you're going to leave it in, because this type of conditioner shouldn't be left in your hair. But for hair products, that's pretty much all I use. Like I said, if I use a hairspray, it's Aussie. If I use a mousse for volume, like a spray mousse, it's Big Sexy Hair. But I mean, I have all kinds of hair products that I don't use anymore because, you know, my hair was getting so brittle and dried out. So, oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup. So, for a long time now, the only thing I have been doing is just dyeing my hair and washing it, which, you know, that's it. I try not to do anything with it, and if I do, it's like, you know, those cold rollers that you could put in your hair, but I don't use any product with it, so it's pretty much just all natural. Just, I don't understand, like, it scares me when I see girls that flatten, like, straighten their hair every day or curl it every day. I'm like, your hair is going to fall out by the time you're 30 and you're going to regret it. And I know it makes no sense that I'm saying that because I diet, but I try to take care of it as much as possible, so it doesn't end up breaking. Like, my hair is so soft, and that's one thing that everyone has commented on that's ever met me. If they've ever touched my hair and they're like, wait, you dye your hair and it feels this soft? Like, that is one of the #1 compliments I get on my hair is, one, the color is really pretty for my skin tone, and 2, it's always really soft. So I really try and take care of my hair and try not to use products. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, or not tutorial, like what I do my hair tag, or someone said it was a tag video, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed this and you saw the hair products that I use, and if you try them, let me know how it works for you. So I hope you guys have a good day.